Have you ever wanted to be Lew from Unbox Therapy, or anyone else for that matter? Today's video is a little bit different. This is a fun one. There's this software in the news right now that's gained a little bit of attention. It's something called Deepfakes. And for the uninitiated, it's this software that basically allows for face swapping. So we've seen face swapping before at a low level. We've seen it on the Instagram app. We've seen it on Snapchat. But this thing allows some pretty high-level face swapping. It's machine learning to create face-swapped videos. Now, in the past, you needed a little bit of knowledge of coding and just an understanding of how all this stuff works to be able to work with it, but a user on Reddit created this application that totally simplified the process. You basically shove some images into this thing, it uses your GPU, and it spits out a fake video. So I took one of Lew's videos, so Lew from Unbox Therapy, took one of his videos, took one of my videos, ran it through the program, and I let it do its thing. Now, the computer used to do this was the most powerful computer I have access to. It's a Threadripper system, 16 cores, 64 gigs of RAM, a pair of GTX 1080 Ti's. It's a pretty powerful system. So this particular application is called FakeApp, and it does three things. The first thing is extraction. It identifies and pulls faces out of your source file. So I'm using video footage here. It'll find the faces and then take a snapshot of them. The second thing this app does is something called train, and this is where the magic happens. I think this is where the deep machine learning takes your reference images from different facial angles, different facial expressions, lighting conditions, a whole bunch of different types of facial images, and then through deep learning, it creates a model. And this process takes a very long time. Basically, the longer it runs for, the better the image quality will be. So I've been running the training for about 9 or 10 hours with the two videos. Now, the last thing this thing does is converting, and this is where it takes the model that it's created and creates still images with that model. So I've been running this application overnight. I literally ran it overnight, and I have not looked at these images before. I'm about to, I've done the conversion, and we're about to go in and see this for the first time. Now, I was actually gonna go through these images first just to make sure that it worked, but I just trusted the process because it looked like the algorithm was doing its thing, and I really wanted to share this reaction with you guys. Okay, let's do this. So what I've set up right now is I have my MacBook. It's obviously not running on this. I have this running TeamViewer, and we're gonna access the PC that did all of the work. Another thing to keep in mind is that I did this in 720p. Obviously, the higher resolution would have been better, but it would have just killed the training and rendering time. So I'm just gonna go with what we have here. I wanna see what this looks like. Okay. So it obviously didn't do a perfect job. We're seeing like some artifacts, obviously. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna convert this into a video so it strings out properly, and I'll take a look at it then. Okay, so I've run the still images through Premiere just to string it into a video file. We're gonna take a look at it. I don't think it came out that great. Oh my God. I have a feeling that Lew's face and the way that his lighting conditions are on his set are so different from mine that it's difficult for the algorithm to kind of read it properly and do it properly. But it's so weird. Okay. Now, the application allows you to actually reverse it. So they can take my face and put it on Lew's face in Lew's video. So I'm gonna be right back, do the same thing, but on his videos. Okay, we're back. And keep in mind, this is 720p. I really wish this was like higher res, but we'll see what we get. It's like Asian Lew. This is so weird. and it's really oh my God, they got the glasses and everything. Oh man, this is so good. Okay, I like this one more. I don't know if you guys do, but this one looks better to me than when Lew's face was in my videos. This is so good.
From a functionality standpoint, I mean, you notice the battery pack. You're kind of aware. I mean, it feels like you have a wallet in your pocket, sort of. Oh.
I feel like I could watch this for days. All right, I'm gonna do another run. So I'm gonna do someone else. I wanna do someone who's got like a bigger facial presence on their scene. Like John from TLD, he's really close to the camera. I wanna see if it's like better image quality. Now, I don't have that much time for the end of the workday. I probably have like 6-7 hours before I have to leave. So I'm gonna run it, and before I leave work today, I'm just gonna play it just to see what it looks like. I'm so curious. Okay, this is so weird. We'll see you later. Okay, so it's been around 5 hours of training with Jon and my footage. I really wish I could make it go longer, but it's pretty late in the workday already and I gotta get home, so I just had to end it short. 5 hours, I mean, looking at the clips, the still images, it looked okay. It's not gonna be amazing, but I wanna see what it looks like. And here we go. Jon on my face. This one's pretty convincing. Like, Jon's eyes are, I think he has bigger eyes than I do. This is so weird. It looks like a mutated version of Jon on my channel. So it looks like this program did a better job putting Jon's face on my head than Lew's face. I think it's because Jon and I look more alike. Not that we look the same or anything, but because Lew has glasses, he's got a beard, it's just more difficult for the program to kind of figure everything out. But it's somewhat convincing with Jon's face. I mean, it's obviously fake, but it looks more believable than Lew's. But it's pretty cool. I think it's so weird still. This is crazy. I feel like I could download all of Jon's videos and just put my face on them because it's reasonably convincing. I think with enough training time, this would look pretty good. A couple things. If you're interested in doing this thing, first, you need NVIDIA cards. It won't work with an AMD card, you need CUDA core, so NVIDIA card. Secondly, and the big one, is be responsible with your content. Obviously, you can do some fun stuff with it, like this, but you can do some terrible, malicious stuff with it as well, so be responsible, understand that this is people's privacy and stuff. Jon and Lew are my friends, so they're obviously cool with this, but don't be a jerk with it. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.